Kate Mashesky, Maddie Jenner in the draw control circle once again. This is the battle, and it has been all day to look out for. And a false start. Mashesky jumped early, and Maddie Jenner strikes first in the third.
There's also been a number of those violations so far today. I believe that's the third. So simple mistakes when you could have the advantage, it gets taken away almost immediately because of the whistle.
So Kimber Hauer is in the back of the net for Syracuse. Started off with a lot of struggles, but calmed down and actually turned a lot of defensive stops into offense in the second quarter. But this is the first time that we're seeing for Syracuse the same goalie in the first half and in the second. It's been Delaney Schweitzer splitting time with Hauer. Both transfers. Schweitzer from USC and Kimber Hauer from UNC. Best offense in the nation, about 22 goals per game for Duke. Landry had one of them and gives the keys to X. It's DeSimone finding Barry.
And with another high-powered half, they could make above their season average. Doubling up would be 24, which is an absurd number to hit the number 3 team in the nation.
Carter lost possession. Jenner nearly scooped it up, channeling her in her draw control with the ball popped up. It's still loose inside the 8, and Syracuse takes it. Bianca Chevry gets it over to Kimber Hauer. That might be the best defensive stand we've seen from Syracuse all day.
It was a lot of communication that went into that because the ball just kept moving. Jenner came in on a was much taller than Goodale and tried to use her height and physicality, and it didn't work out there. Able to get it over to Schweitzer, or Howard rather, and Howard able to escape a potentially terrible situation.
And Syracuse gets it over here. That might be where they miss Asa Goldstock from last season. She was really strong coming out of the crease and helping out with the clear. So far it has not bitten Syracuse in this game, but it has early on in the season with turnovers actually a problem for the goalie unit. Not just Kimber Hauer, but Delaney Schweitzer as well. So Syracuse surged in the second quarter in their offense. Emma Tyrell had 2 goals. Emily Harris-Schuck had one towards the end of the second quarter. And here's Tyrell finding Harris-Schuck, muscling inside, and the bouncer doesn't go. It's saved by Sophia LaRose.
It ended up being a little bit more of a roller than a bouncer, and that's why I just didn't have enough on it, and that's why I didn't go to the back of the cage.
Tyrell back to Harris-Schuck. Oh, point blank, that's too easy. Megan Tyrell, there she is, her first goal of the day, and Syracuse is sticking around.
And it was all about patience. They ran a similar play with Emily Harris-Schuck right at the doorstep, but instead of taking the shot, this time she goes to goal line extended, finds her teammate Megan Tyrell. The two are 1-2 in goals scored this season to lead the team.
So just as the second quarter started, just as the first started, Syracuse wasting no time. And Megan Tyrell, that's just her second point of the day. Her first goal, had an assist earlier on an Emma Tyrell goal. And Megan is tied for 8th all-time Syracuse goal list, and that is a decorated list. She's still chasing Emily Harris-Schuck, but Megan Tyrell solidifying herself as an SU legend. The Orange, since it was a 4-1 game for Duke with 4 unanswered goals off the top, they have not been closer than 3. Emma Tyrell to Sam Swore, quick stick pass, oh my goodness! Deja vu, Megan Tyrell! 2 goals in a matter of 9 seconds for Tyrell.
And it comes down to what it's come down to this entire game. Emma Tyrell helping out at the draw control circle, finds Sam Swart quickly over to Megan Tyrell, the bouncer, and Kayla Trainer, another jump in celebration. This team has come all the way back to get within two goals in the last 9 seconds.
Don't blink, you might miss it. The Orange down by 2 for the first time since the early goings in the first quarter.